So what a day of football yesterday was. Obviously, we started off with Portugal against Hungary. Hungary sat back, played quite well, nice and compact. Ronaldo obviously missed that sitter. Then Hungary went up the other end, scored. VAR found it offside, and then they just get 3 goals really quickly for them to get a nice 3 points, start off the group well. And then the tip of the tournament, everybody seems to be the favourites of France. Look very, very good. Kante is just unplayable at the moment. And then Pogba next to him is a completely different player than what he is when he plays at club level. I mean, the pass for the pass towards Hernandez is ridiculous. Like how he sees that. It's unlucky by Hummels, but he could do better. France didn't really look as if they got out of second gear last night. It just seems to be 2 to 3 passes, and then there was all the way up Germany's end of the field, with Mbappe being a fantastic outball. And then you've got Pavard at right back, very steady. Hernandez, who we've already mentioned, gets forward quite well, marshalled by Kimpembe and Varane at the back, who had another good game. So yeah, I think France looked very, very good last night. Again, didn't get out of second gear. And then we go on to today's game. We've got Finland against Russia at 2. Finland, obviously, I've got them in the sweepstake. They've won 1 game now, so let's go. We're all finished, aren't we? They only had a 30% possession against Denmark. Obviously, what happened with Eriksson suffering cardiac arrest, the game shouldn't have been played, but it was. They had 1 shot on target and scored 1 goal. 30% possession, so we know they're going to sit back defensively and they're going to try and hit you on the counter-attack. They'll play a 5-4-1 formation. But I think the thing with beating Denmark is if they beat Russia today, they're practically through. With Denmark playing Belgium tomorrow, you'd expect Belgium to have enough to beat Denmark. I think with what's happened to Eriksson, I don't think Denmark will be in the right frame of mind to play. I think Denmark will now unfortunately suffer for that. Against Russia, Russia only had 33% possession in the last game against Belgium. Obviously, Belgium are always going to dominate the ball. They only had 1 shot on target. They'll play a 4-2-3-1 formation. So you've got 2 teams that don't really like to look after the ball well. But I think Finland have got enough to beat these. I think Finland will beat Russia 1-0. It'll just be a very scrappy game. Won't be much created. And I think Finland are going to nick it 1-0. We've then got Turkey against Wales at 5. So obviously Turkey didn't look great against Italy the other night. They sat back. Well, first half they looked okay. The sat back was nice and compact defensively, looking to get the ball out to Yilmaz and create a bit of space for him. Unfortunately, it didn't happen because Italy are obviously very good defensively. It was in the game up until the own goal, and then after that, it was all Italy. They didn't really offer much going forward. I still think Turkey will have enough to get out of this group. I think Turkey will still finish second. Obviously, they only had 36% possession against Italy, who dominated the ball. No shots on target. I think they need to get Karaman closer to Yilmaz, and they need to get Chanaloglu on the ball a little bit more. Obviously, you've got Wales. They had a good 1-1 draw against Switzerland the other day with Kiefer Moore scoring. They only had 35% possession and 2 shots on target, so it's another 2 teams playing each other that don't really look after the ball well. They will be dominated. But I think this one will be a little bit more open due to the attacking players on offer on both sides. So obviously Wales, they're not going to play neat and tidy. It'll be very long balls, as Switzerland played like nearly 300 more passes than what Wales did. So it'll be quite direct, looking at Kiefer Moore to get the knockdowns for then Bale and James to obviously drive forward. They've been on a bit of a run, Wales, at the moment, but I think that'll end today. I think Turkey will have enough to beat them, and it'll be 2-1 to the Turks. And then tonight we've got Italy. Before France played last night, Italy was the best team of the tournament, in my opinion, so far. They had 64% possession against Turkey. They just dominated the ball. which you're not used to seeing Italian teams do. They're normally just very good defensively and they look to it on the counter, whereas with Mancini, they're more on the front foot, kept the ball nice and tidy. The midfield very strong of Locatelli, Jorginho, and Nicola Barella, who surprised me. Obviously, the best player in the park was the left back, Spinazzola. Immobile was very, very, very good. I like the way he collects the ball and comes deep. Obviously, Berardi and Insigne then go that way. It creates a lot of space. You can see that with his assist for the Insigne goal. Insigne gets in quite a lot of good positions, but he's quite wasteful. It took him a few shots before he scored. Then he did take his goal nice. Very similar to what Sterling does for England, to be honest. It gets in great positions, a lot of shots, but he's quite wasteful. But he took his goal very well. Obviously, they've still got Bonucci and Chiellini at the back. They should breeze through this one. And then you've got Switzerland, who dominated against Wales. Wales sat back looking for the point and obviously got it. Had 65% possession, 4 shots on target against the Welsh. Obviously, they're going to be they're going to sit back tonight. Italy are going to have all the ball and they're going to look to counter with the pace of Embolo. But I just think Italy's defence is going to be too strong and the midfield is going to overpower them completely. But that midfield three was ridiculous. Run and run and run. The press is very good from Italy. You could see it the other night. Like Turkey was quite tired in the end. So tonight, I'm going to go for a big one. And I think Italy are going to win 4-0. Just with the amount of chances that they create. So they had 8 shots on target the other night. I think they'll create a lot more against this. So yeah, another great day of sport. So thanks for watching, guys.